Hello everyone and welcome. Thank you for joining me today. If you are new here, welcome, welcome. If you're returning, thank you for coming back in. 1111 Spiritual Awakening. You are on the right path. This is a message in the moment for anyone that needs to hear it, as well as myself, showing me that I am meant to be doing this reading today and to also share it, trusting my intuition, spiritual awareness, and self-awareness. Okay, so the reading I feel pulled to today is going to take a look at an event that happened to me specifically, and I'm getting this message coming out right away. Songs, heart space, information, okay? And so what occurred to me, I was visiting a friend, and this happened a few years back. So I was visiting a friend, a very gifted and spiritual friend that is a medium and is able to really hone in on those abilities. Well, I was having a conversation with this friend, and there was no use of drugs or any type of mind-altering substances or alcohol use, nothing like that. I tend to lead a very, very clean lifestyle. But while I was in conversation with this friend, and I can't recall the specific conversation because I got pulled to the wall behind, and it was a white wall behind, and all of a sudden I saw blue swirls that like not like a tornado in the way of its shape, but it spiraled around and was moving energy that started to form, and it grew bigger to the size of what I would describe as a basketball, kind of like how you would see an umbrella swirling, but it grew bigger. And I want to say it lasted, like it grabbed my attention. This was the first time I had a situation like that occurred. As I'm saying that, look at that, I'm getting the orb here. It was orb-like, but I don't know that it was orb-like. I wouldn't describe it as orb-like in dimension, okay? It was more orb-like in shape and then swirled and had depth to it, if that makes sense. Okay. So I want to just get clarity because I never did a check with the tarot, and I really didn't mention it because I was kind of taken back and hesitant and nervous. And then I wondered, did I imagine that? Was that just something that my mind just, look at energy alignment coming out, that my mind just created? So I'm just wanting to take a peek and see what the tarot has to say. And already I am getting really pulled to those ones. You are a magical creator. Your thoughts are beginning to manifest. The orb came out, spirit realm, orbs of light. And I do feel like it was some sort of communication or message, and then energy alignment. Now I'm really pulled to that energy alignment because when I am in the presence of this friend, it seems that the energy they give off seems to really heighten my creative abilities. It's like a shockwave or a disturbance to me that heightens my ability to tune into source, connect to the spirit realm. Whatever is happening, it heightens my abilities, okay? And that is something that I have picked up. It's like lighting a candle. It's kind of like there I am, or giving it oxygen to make it flourish, right? That type of energy is how I would describe it. And then here we have like the orb or the circle type pattern there. And I just want to know, was this some sort of, well, let's see what comes out. What did I see that day? What did I see that day? I feel like I exhausted all of this deck as far as what I saw. Yeah, I have eyes revealing. So something was revealed to me. And then let me see. I'm going to grab from this deck. I will call it the orb for lack of a better explanation, but it more so seemed to be like some sort of portal that was opening, or energy cyclone, I guess. An energy cyclone. As I'm saying that, I get Spirit of the Ring, but I'm being pulled to it. It was like this, only full. And it was blue in color. I would say this type of shade, but a little bit darker hue, okay? And circling. Definitely movement to it. Okay. Let's see. And please let me know if anyone out there has had a similar experience. This was the only time that I recall that I had this actually manifest in front of me and make the motion. As I'm saying that, I get this spirit of lightning, like making this motion. I didn't feel fear. There was no fear associated with it. It was more like awe and wonder, and wondering, what is this? I'm getting the colors here, the depths, the colors, okay? Wondering, what is this? I didn't know what was going to happen, and no one else observed it. And it was behind my friend, off to the side a little bit, but I knew that it was kind of there because of my friend, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like there was a specific connection between my friend and, look at that, it's some sort of energy disturbance is what I would say. There's some sort of energy disturbance, and I get that with the tidal wave, right? And then we have disruption, wind, and then also here. So I do feel like it was some sort of disturbance in the energy. Let me see if I can get confirmation of that. Was this a disturbance in the energy? Was this a disturbance in the energy? I feel like it was. Now here's the color. This was the color, okay? And then I'm getting Crossroads Ghosts, Goddess of the Night is this card here. So maybe this was some sort of, look at that. Spirit of the Staircase, Ascension, Progress, the Long Way Home. But it has that portal feel, right? And that, if I had to take a guess at what I believe it was some sort of portal. Now, I have this card coming out when I'm saying that. Death Ending Winter, Spirit of the Grim Reaper. So I'm wondering, could this have been a spirit that was manifesting, right? Or showing itself in some way. The energy I was able to see. Let's see, let's take a peek. Was this some sort of spirit? Well, I have this. Look at that. Look at that. Manifest skill transmutation. Spirit of alchemy. Wow. And that is really, if I had to describe exactly what I saw, it was that type of shape, maybe a little bit more rounded, okay? But again, I was very taken back by this and just kind of awestruck and going, what's going on here? And it did grow bigger. It started off smaller, and then I saw it as it was circling grow bigger before my eyes, right? And more captivating, kind of drawing me in a little bit. Not where I was fearful of getting pulled in or sucked in or anything like that. It didn't have like a wind or any type of air effect. It was more just visual, okay? And it got to about the size of a basketball, and then my attention went elsewhere, where I took my eyes off of it, and I came back and it was like dissolving. So at least that's how I best recall it. So let's see, let's try another deck and see what we get for, is this possibly a spirit manifesting, right? Or someone that's crossed over, someone that's on the other side manifesting in some way. Let's see what we get for that. I have the World coming out, and I have the Empress coming out. This is showing me what I would see as like some sort of manifestation. Like that I'm seeing like as the actual portal or spiritual realm manifestation, okay? And then I have the Empress, like being shown or seeing something for the first time. Seeing something for the first time is what I get from that. Any further clarity from this deck, please? I just get the color blue from this. All right, let's try another deck and see. Was this some sort of entity, spirit on the other side, trying to be seen? Was this some sort of entity, spirit on the other side, or spirit even just trying to be seen? Woo! Oh my goodness. There's the blue color, Hermit, Soul Searching, number 9. So let me ask the question and see what I get for, was it some sort of portal showing itself? Was this some sort of energetic portal? Look at that. Isolated and alone, 5 of Pentacles. And then I have thoughts coming out. I knew this card would come out. I was going to ask, was it all a fabric of my imagination? Like did I create that? Like, did I imagine this? Was this an illusion? And I want that card to come out, and then I'm going to pull a card on top of that. Like, did I imagine this? Was this something that I imagined? Was this something that I imagined? I don't think so, because I'm getting this in reverse. I think that 6 of Wands energy, success and recognition, I don't think I imagined it. I think it's something that look at that, manifested. I think it's something that manifested, and because I was around the energy of my friend who was very tapped in, I was able to be on the same energetic frequency to pick this up. Woo! And look at this is coming out again with that blue color. That is the color that I saw. Spiraling. Okay, this is the Fool card. There's a 0, the circle. Orb-like energy. Okay, orb. But I get pulled to, this was isolated, so I don't feel, I get all this color. Look at, so I don't know if it was specifically, it could have been possibly a spirit that was manifesting, is what I feel pulled to here, which would make sense because of her mediumship. That is something. Look at this. Unexpected visitors. Unexpected visitors. I think that there was something or someone, I'm being pulled to details, that I was able to tap in to this frequency. I get solitude. Like, I think that it might be lonely, or could have been just wanting to get the attention. Who knows for what reason, right? But for whatever reason, I was able to tap in to this energetic frequency, and it manifested in a swirling typhoon-like orb that was, to my eyes, blue in color, like this Fool card. Blue in color, flying essentially. Woo. Like in the shape of a spear. Okay. All right, let me see if there's anything else that comes out, and then I will wrap this up, because I think that that makes the most sense. I've always kind of wondered, because I thought there was like, if you guys, I thought there was like a portal opening up. And I was just like, what is that? I have Ace of Cups. Any further clarification for what it was that I witnessed that day? I have Death and I have the Sun. So I do feel like I was able to somehow tap in. And I have, look at the High Priestess. Or the Priestess. I was able to tap into energy that normally I might not have access to, or I don't know how to gain access to, because of the energy I was surrounded by, right? That Two of Cups. So because we were in close proximity to each other, I was able to tap into the energy source there and see, have an actual physical manifestation and see something that I normally do not have the ability to see, is what I am feeling. And I get this pathway card showing me like I was able to see something that normally is not, it could always be there, okay, but it's not shown to me, or I don't know how to reveal it on my own yet. Maybe I will gain that. I'm looking at this compass. Maybe I will learn that over time, or learn how to harness the skill, or go within to figure out how it manifested, right? So I'm very intrigued. This was just a quick little peek. Let me know if this has happened to anyone else, if you've had similar instances. I'm really, really intrigued. I've kind of kept this to myself for years. I'm interested to find out any of your experiences out there. Thank you for spending time with me today. Sending you love and light, healing energy, and wishing everyone the best. Take care.